Everything else is built. If you violate these, nothing else will work. Golden rule number 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. This is the first principle and perhaps the hardest to master because it goes against our very nature. When someone makes a mistake, our first impulse is to criticize. When someone disappoints us, our impulse is to complain. When someone does something we don't like, our impulse is to condemn. But Carnegie tells us, with a mountain of evidence to back him up, that criticism is futile, dangerous, and utterly counterproductive. Why? Because criticism puts a person on the defensive. It wounds their precious pride, hurts their sense of importance, and arouses a deep and lasting resentment. Think about it. Has anyone ever thanked you for criticizing them? Has criticism ever inspired someone to make a lasting positive change? Almost never. It may force a person to change their behavior temporarily out of fear, but it will not change their heart, and they will resent you for it. Carnegie opens the book with stories of infamous criminals like Al Capone. Even he didn't see himself as a bad man. He saw himself as a public benefactor who was unappreciated. If a man like Al Capone saw himself this way, what about the ordinary people you and I meet every day? The truth is, 99 times out of 100, people do not criticize themselves for anything, no matter how wrong they may be. So what is the alternative? Understanding. Empathy. Instead of condemning people, let's try to understand them. Let's try to figure out why they do what they do. That's a lot more profitable and intriguing than criticism, and it breeds sympathy, tolerance, and kindness. As Carnegie famously said, any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. So the first step to becoming a master of human relations is to make a simple vow: to stop criticizing, to stop complaining about what you don't like in others, and instead to start from a place of understanding. This single change will revolutionize your relationships. Golden rule number 2: give honest and sincere appreciation. If we're not supposed to criticize, what are we supposed to do? The answer is the positive side of the same coin, and it is the most powerful tool in your arsenal. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Remember the core principle: the deepest craving of human nature is the desire to feel important. Appreciation is the food that this craving starves for. But there is a crucial difference between appreciation and flattery, and people can spot the difference from a mile away. Flattery is insincere. It's cheap praise. It's telling the other person something you think they want to hear so you can get something you want. Flattery is selfish. It is counterfeit, and it almost always backfires. Appreciation, on the other hand, is sincere. It's from the heart out. It is specific. It is selfless. You are not giving it to get something in return. You are giving it because you genuinely see something to admire. Millions of people are walking through life starving for a single word of genuine appreciation. Your spouse, your children, your coworkers, they are doing things every single day that are worthy of praise. But we take it for granted. We are quick to point out the one thing they did wrong and silent about the 10 things they did right. Carnegie tells the story of Charles Schwab, one of the first American businessmen to earn $1 million salary. When asked what his greatest skill was, Schwab said it was his ability to arouse enthusiasm in his people. And how did he do it? "I am hearty in my approbation and lavish in my praise," he said. He was a master at finding the good in people and then telling them about it. So how can you apply this? Start looking for the good. Make it a daily practice. In every person you meet, find something you can honestly admire. Is it their work ethic? Their positive attitude? Their kindness to a customer? Their smile. Find it, and then tell them. Be specific. Instead of saying, "You did a good job," say, "The way you handled that difficult client with such patience and professionalism was truly impressive." You have no idea how powerful your words can be. A single sentence of sincere appreciation can be remembered and treasured for a lifetime. It costs you nothing, but it can change someone's entire day or even their life. Stop starving the people around you. Start giving out the food of appreciation. Golden rule number 3. Arouse in the other person an eager want. This principle is the secret to influence. It is the key to getting others to willingly and even enthusiastically do what you want them to do. Carnegie puts it this way: the only way on earth to influence other people is to talk about what they want and show them how to get it. Think about that. The only way. We spend most of our lives talking about what we want. We walk into a job interview and talk about the job we want. We try to sell a product by talking about what our company wants. We try to get our kids to do something by telling them what we want. And it almost never works. Because people are not interested in what you want. They are interested in what they want, just like you are. So, if you want to persuade anybody of anything, you must first see the world from their point of view. You must put yourself in their shoes and figure out their desires, their needs, their problems. Carnegie uses a simple, brilliant analogy. He says, "Personally, I am very fond of strawberries and cream, but I have found that for some strange reason, fish prefer worms. So when I go fishing, I don't think about what I want. I think about what the fish wants. I don't bait the hook with strawberries and cream. Rather, I dangle a worm or a grasshopper in front of the fish. Why not use the same common sense when fishing for people? Before you ask someone to do something, pause and ask yourself this critical question: how can I make this person want to do it? Let's say you don't want your child to smoke. Don't preach to them about what you want. Don't tell them it's